Hello, welcome to Tea and Coffee with the Ladies of Berman. My name is Latanya Burton.
And I'm Renee Amin.
We're both attorneys and partners here at Berman Law Group. Today, this segment will be about domestic battery and orders of protection. Please note, these videos are educational. They are not intended, nor do they form an attorney-client relationship. If you have a legal issue, we advise you to call one of the ladies at Berman, 224-637-8872, or an attorney of your choosing. And please note, in no way do we condone or advocate domestic violence. Renee, could you talk to us about domestic batteries and order protections?
So, Latanya, a domestic battery is a battery amongst people with a familial relationship. An order of protection is basically a document that is given to the sheriff and served upon you, which basically requires you to stay away from the complaining witness.
Okay. So, Renee, if I am charged with a domestic battery and someone files an order of protection against me, if I win my domestic battery, does my order of protection get dismissed?
No, actually it does not. Because remember, the domestic battery and the order of protection, they're two separate issues. Domestic battery is a criminal issue. You deal with that in criminal court. The order of protection is what we will call a quasi-civil issue, meaning it's civil in nature, but it has the potential to turn into a criminal case.
I see. So, Renee, as the officers are investigating the domestic battery, wouldn't it help if I tell them my side of the story, and that way maybe I can get a chance of not being charged?
No, absolutely not. I hear clients and people say this all the time. Well, if I just talk to the police and tell them my side of the story, or they were being nice to me and I didn't want any problems, I just wanted to tell them what happened. But let me just say this. Talking to the police is never, ever, ever a good idea. It does not help you. Normally what it does is hurt you, because what you're doing is you're giving the police evidence that can be used against you. I know we hear it on TV and people know it, oh, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. That's actually not just a line, Latanya. It can and will be used against you.
Renee, what are some of the ramifications of having an order of protection on you or domestic battery conviction on your record?
I'm glad you asked that question, Latanya. Oftentimes people go down and they'll file an order of protection and, they may think, well, I just want this person to stay away. The problem with orders of protections is that once you get them, even if the order of protection is not granted, it stays on your record. You can't expunge it and you can't seal it. Therefore, when someone looks at your background, or in Lake County, what we have is the public access system. If someone was to look at that, an employer, an apartment, or anyone, they would see that there was an order of protection. So that's one of the ramifications of it.
Thank you, Renee, for that. Please understand that the ladies of Berman are here for you. You may call us at any time for legal advice or to retain us, because we are here to make injustice uncomfortable.